What is up, everyone, and welcome to my LEGO Star Wars 2022 Imperial Army. So in this video, we're going to be going over all 289 minifigs, as well as all the builds that you can see spread out across my tables right now. So I really love Imperial Army building. It's one of my favorite things, probably closely second to Clone Army building, and I definitely can't wait to show off my giant Imperial Army. It's definitely grown a ton over the past year, and I can't wait to go through every single minifigure. So we're going to start with the figs, and then we're going to get into the vehicles. But before we do, there is one imposter in this army who kind of belongs here but also kind of doesn't, so make sure you comment down below if you do end up spotting him. So yeah, we're going to start over here with the minifigures. You can see we do have a load of just like regular Stormtroopers. We do have a mixture of the Rogue One style as well as the new styles. We have 3 squads of 16 Rogue One Stormtroopers. All of these have one commander there with the little pauldron and stuff. And then over here we do have our newer style Stormtroopers. So you can see we have 2 squads, almost of those, with some of the new Scout Troopers behind them. Over here at the back, we do have these Mortar Troopers right there. We have 10 of those. Then we do have my pilots as well as Iden Versio and then Inferno squad as well. The pilots are a mixture of the ones with the silver stripes as well as the plain ones, and then a couple of other miscellaneous ones at the back. To their side, you can see a load of Scout Troopers. Some of them don't have helmets yet, as what I did was I bought a load of the bodies, and as that helmet has been re-released in the Imperial Battle Pack that just came out, I'm hoping to see a giant drop in price for that helmet piece, so I'll be picking those up as they sort of drop in price. But yeah, you can see I've got a decent little squad of Scout Troopers. I have 6 with the helmets already, then 4 of the newer style ones, and then a load of other ones behind them there. Another very new addition is the Snow Troopers. So I already had 4 Snow Troopers from the 8080s, but now we do in fact have a load more there, totaling up to 16 in that little squad right there. I definitely plan on at least doubling this before the Snow Trooper Battle Pack retires, and I can't wait to get a few more Snow Troopers into this army. Also behind them, we do have 2 of the Probe Droids. I really like the way this is built. I definitely wanted to add these into the army because I'm a really big fan of these new Probe Droid builds that came with the Hot AT-ST. So now wrapping all the way back to this side over here, we have a couple of older figs. We do have a full squad, so 16 of the battle damaged ones that came in the battle pack. These are actually the Jump Troopers. They came from a Battlefront 2 battle pack, which is a really cool battle pack. In front of them, we do have 8 of the Imperial Hover Tank drivers. Definitely really cool figs right there. And then in front of them, we do have my AT-AT drivers or pilots. A couple of those are the older ones at the back on the back row, and then these ones are the newest ones that came in the AT-AT as well as the Microfighter. Then another Battlefront 2 fig is the Shock Troopers. I did give a red pauldron to one of them, and I think they look really awesome. And in front of them is one of my favorite parts of the entire army, and that is my Scarif Troopers. We do have 8 regulars as well as 3 different commanders and captains at the front. I definitely would love to see these guys return, hopefully in a set when we do get the new Andor show. Hopefully we'll be getting more of these. So now over here in the far corner, we do have some of the patrol troopers as well as all my different ground crew members. We do have 3 different variants right there with the Death Star gunners and then different ground crew members and things like that. Then we have a couple of Imperial Droids as well as 4 Shadow Troopers in the Rogue One style as well. I really like the astromech with the clear dome. I think that's a really nice inclusion, as well as that Protocol Droid that came in the new TIE Fighter. In front of them, we do have the Death Troopers. We have 10 of those, as well as one of the brand new Dark Troopers at the front. Then in the center, we do have all my different officers and different sort of more important members of the Imperial Army. Starting over here, we do have all of my regular dark grey officers. These are again one of my favorite figs. We do also have Thomas Beckett at the front there, as he just sort of fit in quite nicely. I've added dual molded legs to all of these guys, and I think that's a really, really nice touch. I definitely could diversify the heads a bit there. Those 3 are the exact same, but yeah, definitely something I will improve for the next army. Behind them, we do have a load of AT-DP drivers and stuff like that from Star Wars Rebels. I really like the grey version. The white version's cool, but I definitely prefer the grey one. Then over on the other side, we do have 4 of the sort of dark tan officers. I do love these ones as well. I really like them with the dual modded legs as well. I did have to remove the print from a Ghostbusters leg, I think, to get those ones, so they look really, really good. Then we do have the sort of General Veers minifig, as well as another general that I sort of customized there, and then 2 AT-ST drivers from Hoth from the new AT-ST that just came out. And then in front of them, we do have my light grey officers, including a few different AT-ST drivers at the front as well. Moving into the middle with my final figs right here, we have the Emperor as well as 2 Darth Vaders that I have in my collection. Sadly, I don't have one with arm printing yet, but I think these look pretty good, especially one with the old helmet and then one with the new helmet. I think that's kind of cool, flanking the Emperor right there. And then we do have the battle damaged Anakin or Vader behind them as well. Now we have a lot of my commanders and generals and admirals and moffs and things like that. We do have my custom Admiral Thrawn. Then we do have my Tarkin with dual modded legs as well. I did also add dual modded legs to my Admiral Yularen, and next to him we do have Moff Gideon from the new Moff Gideon's light cruiser. Behind him we do have Krennic. Then we do have Agent Kallus from Star Wars Rebels. Another Rebels fig is the Inquisitor to his side, and then we do have this Imperial Spy from the new Mos Eisley Cantina, which is a really, really cool fig. Behind them we have 4 of the Royal Guards and then a couple of other specialized troops, including the blue figs from the Darth Vader's castle, as well as these range troopers, I believe they're called, from the Solo train set. Overall, I really like the way this army is laid out. It's sort of really symmetrical, and that definitely is something that satisfies me. You can see we have some nice different groups, and it's very symmetrical on either side. So this year, I'm very happy with the way this sort of fit together. With improvements wise, I would love to get more of the new style Stormtroopers. I'd love to at least match the amount I have of the Rogue One ones as well, but I'd love to improve both of those and just get a load more just regular basic figs. And as I said, I will be definitely getting more Snowtroopers as well, and we'll see with what other sets come out in the future as to what other figs I do end up picking up in more high quantities. But yeah, overall really happy with the way these figs line up. I'm really happy with the quantities that I have of each fig. Let me know, out of all of these figs, which is your favorite minifig in my Imperial army. But let's turn our attention now to the sets. In the corner we do have two of the 2020 8080s. Now I did love this set, hence why I bought a second one. However, since the release of the UCS one, it really has gone down in my expectations, and I definitely will be picking up that UCS one at some point in 2022 for sure, because that's definitely one I would love to have in the army. Next to that, we do have one 2016 ATST as well as two of the 2022 ATSTs. If you want to see a comparison between these, I actually made a full video comparing them and discussing which one has better minifigs and a better build and everything like that. In front of that, we do have a sort of E-Web blaster from one of the new sets, as well as a load of different speeders, including a custom patrol speeder and then a couple of the Hoth speeders there as well. The Shoutout is one of my favorite sets in my Imperial army as well. However, I would love to get the UCS version. Hopefully one day we'll get an improved and new version released by LEGO, as it is a crazy expensive set right now. We do have an Endor speeder next to that, as well as two TIE fighters, or should I say maybe one and a half. One of them is kind of broken right now. For some reason, when I went to rebuild one of them, half the pieces for the wing were missing, so I decided just to make this cool little stand right here and sort of have it being worked on and that sort of thing. So definitely only like 1 2/3 TIE fighters right there, but yeah, these are the brand new 2021 versions. I do have a custom Imperial troop transport here, but this one's not going to last long in my collection. I'll show a picture on the screen of the one I'm working on right now, which is the Imperial Brick Productions version, which in my opinion is a huge upgrade to this one I have right here. Then we do have two of the Imperial hover tanks. For some reason I really like this build, and I'm glad I picked up a second one of those. And then we do have the new set that came out at the end of 2021 as well, which is the Imperial Marauder. Now I do want to combine 3 of these to make a really cool custom build soon, so this one might not last long in my collection, but I think it's a really cool set nonetheless. So as I just mentioned TIE fighters a second ago, we do have this sort of TIE Advanced prototype right here from Star Wars Rebels as well. Really cool set right there as well. And then we do have my 2 big sort of Star Destroyer builds. We do have the 2014 Star Destroyer as well as Moff Gideon's light cruiser right there hovering above it. These are really cool sets, and I'd love to get some more different ones like this. I think they're really nice to add to the armies. Overall, which is your favorite set from my collection? I probably would have to go with the Shuttle Tidarium. I definitely in the past would have said the 2020 8080. However, the 2021 UCS version just really blows out of the water. So when I have that one in my army, that will definitely take the first place. But at the moment, I think the Shuttle Tidarium is one of my favorites. Let me know what you think of my entire Imperial army in the comment section down below, guys. Make sure to stay tuned for my other army videos, which are going to be coming out very soon, including my clone army, which definitely will have over 500 minifigs in it this year, so I can't wait to show you guys that one. But yeah, really happy with the way this Imperial army is looking. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.